This is my OG King James build, pure slasher, 99 drive and dunk, and I love this build when I made it. Cause I'm like, bro, I mastered the dunk, block, and vertical cap breakers. You see right here, our drive and dunk goes from an 86 to a 99. When you pair that with the 90 vertical, that's how you get legend posterizer and the elite contact dumps off of one, so you can boom on everyone. The block goes from a 45 up to a 78. Like using silver high flying denier and bronze paint patroller, you can get some chase down blocks. You still get good perimeter and good steal to guard ball if needed and play lanes. Defense rebound, 85 for the gold box out beat silver rebound chaser. The ability to get that 89 mid range for the gold set shot specialist. Bronze limitless, so you can shoot those little FU threes that he likes to do. We can't go 83 free throw because that's not really LeBron. You sound I'm trying to say you go 83 free throw, you're going to be knocked down at the free throw line. You got to lower it just a little bit so you can miss occasionally. But then look at this, the pass accuracy. Hall of Fame break starter, Hall of Fame dimer, +1. Both of those get those to legend. You get the ability to get all the good dribble moves you want. You can even get ankle assassin, good Zach LaVine dribble style with the gold lightning launch when you +1 it. And you do all this while maintaining elite physicals. When I made this build, I thought I cooked up. And I was like, man, you can't even make it any better. Well, you may be able to make it better. You may not be able to make it better. But it's not about making builds better or worse. It's about me teaching you guys how to make builds. So in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to perfect the 6'8" build with the dunk, block, and vertical cap breakers. So here's the perfected King James. We're going to call him Ryomen Sukuna, the king of curses. And the drive and dunk, block, and vertical cap breakers are still glitched out, so you get that 99 drive and dunk and that 90 vertical for legend posterizer and the elite contact dunks off of one. But this block doesn't only go up to 78 for silver high flying denier. It goes all the way up to 88 for gold high flying denier and silver paint patroller. And you want to spend 3 cap breakers right here on your interior defense to get this up to a 70, so you can get that silver paint patroller. Now, we kept the perimeter and it's still the same, so you get silver perimeter defensive badges and you get gold interceptor. But we lowered the rebounding tremendously. Now, you still get 70 offensive rebounding, which is good for silver box out beats. But we put this one at the 2 guard position and we went lower on the weight. So since you don't have that defensive rebounding, we could lower the weight because we don't need to go up to 85. And we went higher on the speed and agility. This will help you slash more and more. And we did the same thing with the speed with ball. We didn't stop at just 75 speed with ball. Since you're dribbling so much, you're going to want to get to the rim. You want this 80 speed with ball. Not only does it give you the blur takeover, which I wouldn't recommend. I recommend probably poster machine on a build like this. But it's a +5 in your rating. So you should notice that. And that could be the difference between you getting down to the rim again, a good dunk animation or a bad dunk animation, or your dunk meter shrinking or whatever the case may be. So you want to be as fast as possible when it comes to cutting and when it comes to dribbling the ball. Your ball handle, we started at 81 because this is actually kind of expensive to get up, but 4 to 5 cap breakers is what you want to spin here. You want to at least go up to 85. That give you all the good dribbles you want. Going up to 86 will give you ankle assassin. I would kind of recommend going up to ankle assassin on silver because you want to get those stuns, and then you're able to dribble by your opponent and get to the rim more and more often, right? You still get 85 pass accuracy, which is a decent enough rating to have. Gives you bronze bailout. Your free throw is maxed out at 98. They're going to be hack-a-shacking you a lot when you're driving and trying to block your shots. You're going to be dunking on them. Make sure you convert them N1s every time. You want to lower the free throw and put this elsewhere, you're more than welcome. But you get that 83 3 ball for the bronze limitless. You get that 89 mid-range for the gold set shot, so you keep that. But your post control goes up to a 79. This gives you gold post fake phenom. Now, some of you guys might not care for this post control going up. You got to raise the post control sometimes to maintain these cap breakers on where you want them. So I will teach you guys how to make this build and how to make modifications, but I got one more version to share with you guys. So here's the 3rd version I'm going to show you guys, and we're going to call this one the high end air. In my opinion, this is the best version, so saved it for last. The dunk, block, and vertical cap breakers are, of course, still getting glitched out. 99 dunk, 90 vertical. But we split the difference between the 2 builds. We go up to 84 blocks. So the first King James had 78 block. I think that's a little too low, although 78 is serviceable. I think 84 is the sweet spot for that silver paint patroller. And on the height 6'8", this is a tier 2 badge. So that's an easy +1 or +2 to gold and Hall of Fame that you guys want to. But remember, you guys spend 3 cap breakers on your interior defense because you need this to go up to 70 for the silver paint patroller. Now, you got 85 defensive rebounding here. That's gold box out beast, silver rebound chaser, +2 your box out beast. It's a tier 2 badge, very easy to do. Get legend box out beast and you're going to be able to snag. And this 85 defensive rebound pairs very nicely with this 87 pass accuracy that is gold break starter. Now, I do prefer 93 pass accuracy over 87. There is a noticeable difference between the ratings going up by 6, the badges that you get, and the better pass styles in my opinion. But 87 is very serviceable. I prefer 93 pass accuracy when you go up to 94 defense rebounding. So since you're not going to snag as many rebounds with just the 85, 87 pass accuracy is a better combination in my opinion. Now, the ball handle, 2 cap breakers right here will get you up to 85 for all the good drill moves. 86, again, is highly recommended in my opinion for the Silver Ankle Assassin. Unfortunately, since you raised the weight to get that 85 defensive rebounding, you can't get 80 speed with ball for the Blur Takeover. But fortunately, Blur Takeover isn't that good. It was really good in Season 1. They nerfed the heck out of it. Don't use it. 79 speed with ball, just for the same thing as I mentioned before, just being faster with the ball, right? It's all about the rating being higher since you're going to utilize this so much. But if you guys want to, you can modify it, lower it to 75, and then you can spend that elsewhere. Now, we go here, the shootings are the exact same. We did lower the free throw down to an 84, but you want to get this up to a 99. You could probably lower agility or something, or speed, and then get up that way. Now, the post control. What you guys should notice here is the post control is significantly lower compared to the second build I showed you guys, but significantly higher than the first build I showed you guys. And why is that? Because of the block. So I talked about this. Whenever you raise this block to get it higher, you're probably going to have to end up raising this post control because this family will be valued as the least. You don't want that to happen, so you want to raise this post control so they don't get the glitchy cap breakers and your block ends up getting it. I explained this in great details in cap breaker part 2 and part 3 and stuff of that nature, so I won't go into great detail on this video. But the post control is at 62. At 61 you get post hook specialist. At 60 you get post fade phenom, both on bronze. So we went to 62 because we had to put one more attribute here to get the cap breakers where we wanted them to go, which is dunk, block, and vertical. Now, 2K Court Vision is something all you guys should be using. You are not using 2K Court Vision. You are not making builds to their maximum capabilities. And trust me when I say, I was 2K Court Vision before 2K Court Vision. I have video evidence to prove it and all that. But you still need to use 2K Court Vision. It is a terrific tool. I'm not getting paid to say this. I just think they do a great work, and you're not using 2K Court Vision. Make sure you use that for all your builds. You guys can see what cap breaker family you guys want to get the glitchy cap breakers on this 6'8" build. The dominant cap breaker family you want is two-way playmaker. That's the one that will give you the dunk, block, and vertical cap breakers. The two-way playmaker, if I'm not mistaken, is like the BP build name from 2K20 or whatever. I'm not sure exactly, but or maybe the La Monster build, one of those build names. But it's a fire name, fire build, everything about the fire build. Let's go back to the builder and show you guys how to make some adjustments. All right, so here's the build, and we went over this in cap breakers part 1. It's lowering the free throw. And then you guys see when we lower the free throw, our block comes a lot earlier, and so does our vertical. So we know we got the block, vertical cap breakers, and dunk also comes a lot fairly cheap for how expensive you expect it to be for going up to 87. So we got all 3 of those cap breakers, right? Well, we start lowering the free throw some, you're going to see, all right, well, now we get post control to come a lot early, and now block and vertical take much longer to come a lot. So now we don't have the cap breakers. So this is a very easy thing to do, and you really don't need 2K Court Vision for this, but I still recommend 2K Court Vision because 2K Court Vision shows you exactly how high the ratings go. But adjusting this build is very, very simple. The higher you want your block to go, the higher you had to get this post control. So you only want your block to go up to like a 78. You could lower this down to 45 like I had on the original King James version. And then you could lower the post control some. And now you got more attribute points to play around with, right? Now you can get the mid-range up you wanted to save a cap breaker that way. You could get the ball handle up that way. That's how you could save cap breakers, right? Get the agility up. You could do stuff like this. Now you don't get the silver paint controller, of course, and you lose on some block rating. And you can also lower your interior defense. All you need is 60 for that bronze paint controller. So you don't have any plans of going up to 70. You could go with a 60 interior 78 combo. And like I said, now you got more attribute points to play around with. You could get the pass accuracy up if some of you guys want to do your play style. Now this is normally where I would end the video, but we're not going to end the video right here. Why? Because I got some great news to share with you guys. You see, the Cap Breaker series is my crown jewel, my Magnus Opus, my Mona Lisa, whatever you want to call it. It's the pinnacle of my build videos, in my opinion. It is me sharing all the information I have with you guys and some game-breaking finds to make you guys even better builders. And it's like each time we do it, we elevate and we evolve as builders. Well, Cat Breakers Part 4 was going to be very tough to make better than Cat Breakers Part 3. So I said, how can I make it bigger and better than Cat Breakers Part 3? Well, I incorporated in Project Falloff, which is my biggest project. It's me going back and perfecting all the builds I made before to show you guys how much I improved as a builder, and for you guys to see how much I improved as a builder, and to add credibility to my name, and does a whole lot of other stuff. But another thing it does is that it teaches you guys how to make the build. That is why we do the behind the scenes look, because I know how to make these builds, but I want you guys to also know how to make them, right? I think that's what separates me from other builders. So you guys do not know, I actually detailed this in my big Goliath build video, where it's like the 7'3" and 7'4", but Cat Breakers Part 4 has been going on in the background. At the end of every video, it's me getting you guys these gems, and we are doing a $360 giveaway. So this will be our biggest giveaway of the Cat Breaker series, more than both the other two giveaways combined. How are we constructing this giveaway? It's very simple. Every week, you guys will have the task of going back and perfecting the builds I made for 25 Cat Breakers. You guys have to make those for 15 Cat Breakers. So I taught you guys how to reduce builds for the number of Cat Breakers. Soon I'll give you guys a build video on the best ratings to target, so you guys know what I'm looking for when you guys make builds and stuff like that. So week 1 will be $60, and it'll be $60 I give away every week. I expect to have 6 weeks of Project Falloff. We might go up to 7, but no guarantees on number 7. But the first week, the deadline is Saturday night. You guys have to go back and remake the Immortal Week builds. Those are the builds of Hades, Poseidon, Odin, Thor, Ares, and Zeus. Those 6 builds you have to remake for 15 Cat Breakers in mind. DM me privately on Discord. If you're not in the Discord, ask for a link. I will send you the link so you can join the Discord. DM me privately so nobody sees the secret sauce that you're cooking up. And the best build for each build will get $10 each. So you could technically win up to $60 each and every week. You can make a new build every week that you participate in this giveaway. Now, nobody has actually submitted yet, but I do expect people to start submitting. But please, just send me one build or one photo per build. Do not send me 5 perfected Hades builds and then, oh, I made some more modifications, send me 5 more. I only need to see 6 photos from you. So you make a new updated version, delete the previous one, and then send me the new updated version. I'm not trying to look at 100 photos for each and every single one of you guys. But please show me or tell me how you're going to spend those 15 Cat Breakers so I can see, and then that will be an official submission. If you got any questions, leave them down below in the comment section. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next one. God bless.